We're now going to learn how to create a list of lists. So you can have a list that has another list inside of it. Let's just create this variable A. So we know how to create regular lists like this, that's fine. But each of these items in the list can also be another list. So let's say I take out this item 4 and instead I replace it with some list over here. So I'm creating a list within a list. Maybe another one over here. We can have different numbers over here like this. Okay, so it's a little bit harder to read and understand what's going on, but I have created a list and it has one item here. Its second item is a list with 3 items itself. It has a third item here. Its fourth item is another list of 3 strings, and then has a list or an item here and an item here. So let's just find the length of this. So it is 6 items in this list. Of course, there are a lot more total items together if you include the inner lists. So let's see what happens when we select an item from A. So let's go ahead and select the first item, which is just this integer 1. Okay, that seems normal. What if we select index 1, which is a list? You can do that, that's nothing wrong with that. It'll return that list. So it's just selecting this, second item, index 1, which is a list. Now, what's interesting here is that you can do another selection with the square brackets. So you can just repeat this selection. All right, so from this second item, let's select the, say, last value, which is going to be -99. So this is a chained selection. So the first selection selects a list, and then from that list, we are selecting the last item. So this is not something you do all the time, but it is important to know how to do to select an item from another item. So it's called a chained selection, and it's usually easier to do them one at a time and then sort of combine the code in the end. All right, so that's how you create a list of lists and how you select from a list of lists.